Hi everyone, welcome to WOTCCASIA with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not, neither any of these blokes. This is 2AR on the global map. 2AR, part of the 1AR group, they're pretty active on the Tier 8 map. Instead, I'll probably go as far to say they're one of the most active clans on the Tier 8 global map as part of the Australia and New Zealand server. This is the Flowing Panic. Flowing Panic, one of the commanders of 2AR in the Rimby-Borsig Waffenträger. He might be calling this one, not too sure, can't remember. I'm sure he did tell me though, is in the one of the few non-premium tanks in this game. It is the Rheinmetall Borsig Waffenträger, the one that I always call the Rimby-Borsig. Rimby-Borsig with the 128mm gun, 490 alpha damage, 311 penetration with APCR, which is premium ammunition in this tank. Standard will give you 246 penetration, which isn't too bad at Tier 8. Now, of course, this is Tier 8 Clan Wars. You can see where Flowing Panic has sent his teammates out. The LTTB, the Tier 8 Russian light tank, trying to spot the north of Progetto back at base. Covering the LTTB, I would suggest, Carnarvon Action X, a couple of IS-3s, and the Defender pushing straight through the guts of the Sandy River and trying to find whatever might be in the central part of this map, with the two Lorraines in the southwest looking to shoot whatever they may see down there. AOC even 90 gets spotted in the north. Now, don't blink at whatever you do, folks, while you're watching this game, because this is going to be pretty fast and furious action. And if you're thinking about joining a Tier 8 Clan Wars clan, check out 2AR. Great bunch of people, same team speak as 1AR, so you get to speak to all the clans in 1AR at the same time. And, of course, 2AR very active with Tier 8 Clan Wars, also skirmishes, platoons, general advice and good times, all that kind of jazz, and, of course, the good positive attitude that you'd expect in the 1AR TeamSpeak, or the 1AR Group's TeamSpeak. 0-0 is a score. Flowing Panic kicking back here on this new part of Sound River, which was introduced 1 or 2 patches ago, which is basically designed for tank destroyers. It puts one into the side of the Progetto 46, and the boys, they're up against the Pirates of Siam Extreme. POS, not piece of anything you might think. Pirates of Siam Extreme. Now, they've been very, very active as well. They've been around for as longer than I have, I think. They've been... they're based in the Philippines, as far as I'm aware, Thailand, I should say, and they have been going for a long, long time. 1-0 the score. The ELC even 90 has been killed in the northwestern part of the map, and you can see the Pirates of Siam really going for a big push in the northwest. 2-3 Progetto 46s. The ELC even 90. They're really going for it. The LTTB and the Progetto on 2AR's team. Spotting for Flowing Panic in his Rimby-Borsig Waffenträger. He puts another shot, brings his damage up to 1416. Doing a great job there as the Progetto picks up the kill on the enemy Progetto. Aiming. Doesn't want to miss this one. The ELC even 90 could be an easy one to miss. Critical hit. He tracked it. He tracked the ELC even 90. Oh, you can't blame him for that. I mean, it's the most lightly armoured light tank in the game, as far as I'm aware. Gets his revenge, though. Picks up the kill. 4-1 the score now. Flowing Panic on 1 kill. 1,832 hit points of damage. Just about loaded. This guy's going to get a bit of a present there. Flowing Panic does cop 276 hit points of damage, but who cares, because he just put 480 hit points into the Italian Tier 8 Premium Auto Reloader. There's Leap in the Lorraine 40 ton. My old mate Leap kicking back there, helping Flowing Panic get rid of these pesky tanks in the north. Flowing Panic now looking towards the IS-3. Loves to get rid of that one. I think that one did go through. He does get shot by the AMX 5100. He knows it's an autoloader, so he pulls back behind the rock. He doesn't want to get hit by that big bad French boy again. 5-2 the score though. Flowing Panic on 1 kill. Shima Noob on 2 kills. Mad Oz on 1. And Flowing Panic now aiming into the side of the Aussie tank. The Centurion 5-1 takes him down to a 1-shot. He's down to 97 hit points after that 471 damage goes into the side of the British Premium Tier 8. Aim at the VK. That shot goes a little bit high. May have missed and hit the AMX 5100, but I don't think so. 7-2 the score now. 2,783 hit points of damage. Flowing Panic in the Rimby-Borsig Waffenträger. Kicking back here on this ridge. Just getting... I mean, the Pirates of Siam, to be fair, they're not making it too hard for 2AR, but 2AR doing an epic job there. Flowing Panic on 2 kills. Shima Noob on 3. Lee on 1. Mad Oz on 1 as well. As Flowing Panic now looking there with his Rimby-Borsig. Oh, the back of the AMX. No problems. He's not going to fail to penetrate that shot. 9-2 the score, so it's just a matter of time before this one gets cleaned up. 10-2 in the end. Flowing Panic and Lee kicking back up there, just smashing the damage out on the Pirates of Siam. Well done to the Pirates of Siam for continuing to play for so long, though. They've been around for a long, long time, longer than I have. I reckon when I first started playing Clan Wars, I reckon Pirates of Siam was certainly around back then. Not a bad result, though, for 2AR. Pretty active Tier 8 Clan Wars clan. 4,308 hit points of damage to the Flowing Planet in the Rimmy Borsig Waffentrager. 11 shots fired, they all hit, and 10 penetrated. So that shot that went over the VK must have hit something, but maybe he did hit the AMX, because it says every shot except for one penetrated. And the one that didn't penetrate would have been probably the tracking shot on the ELC. Even 90, who knows? But not a bad result there. Shima Nude picking up 2,000 damage, plenty in the thousands. And it did cost him a few credits because it was APCR rounds all day long, which is what you'd expect in a Clan Wars battle. But there you go, 2AR. If you're thinking of joining a Tier 8 Clan Wars clan, not just Clan Wars, they've got platooning, skirmishes, strongholds, all that kind of stuff, and good times. Think about joining 2AR. Check them out on the website. There'll be a link down below if I remember to put it in. I'm sure I will, or somebody else will if I forget. We can't just have a 4-minute game, though. Let's get up another Tier 8 epic performance. This is Mirage Flare. Mirage Flare from Aquas Clan. He kindly sent me this replay featuring the JagdTiger 8.8. Now, of course, the JagdTiger 8.8 as well as the other Preferential Matchmaking Tier 8 premium tanks. They all got a little bit of a buff. Now, I can't remember what the buff was in this tank. This is not a tank I've got. Pretty sure most of them were buffed. Their penetration was buffed, because even though the tanks have Preferential Matchmaking, in general, when you're running around in Preferential Matchmaking tanks with the 357 Matchmaker, of course you're not often in a matchup like this, but every now and then you get a matchup like this where you're one of 3 Tier 8 tanks on your team, and you've got all those soft, juicy, squishy Tier 6s and 7s to shoot at, and that's when you rub your hands together and say, hold my beer, I've got this. He's on, oh, what's that button do? That's not the right one to do. He's on, He's on Live Oaks. Of course it's Live Oaks. He's on Live Oaks and he's flying down the eastern flank. I still think the eastern flank's where this game is won or lost, but lately you do see a lot more action in the city. Mirage Flare in the JagdTiger 8.8. 3 Tier 8 tanks on each scene. The AMX 5100, the Super Pershing, and the KJ 105, the new premium Tier 8 German tank destroyer. On the enemy team, Mirage Flare with the JagdTiger 8.8. There's a T44 and a T34 as well. As he lines up the OI, standard ammunition, no problems whatsoever. Pops one shot into him. Pops two shots into him. 240 alpha damage, 212 penetration with armor piercing rounds, 237 with APCR, which is premium in this tank. The T34 picks up the kill on that OI, and that OI driver will be straight back to the garage. Don't worry too much about that. 2-zip the score now as a Black Prince also gets taken out. You can see Mirage Flare in his JagdTiger 8.8. That's the Tier 8 Preferential Matchmaking German tank destroyer, the one with no turret. And he finds artillery and he says, oh yes, no problems. Puts one into the M44. Is he on a mission? He is on a mission to get some assisted damage, and looks like he's just about finished that one. He might finish that mission in this game. Let's see how he goes. 3 zips a score, 896 hit points of damage already. Now the JagdTiger 8.8, people say it's, some people love it, some people hate it, I guess. It's never been a tank that I've been tempted to buy. It looks a lot like the JagdTiger at Tier 9. The one that leads to the JP E100. Looks a lot like that indeed, except with Preferential Matchmaking you'll never see a Tier 10 in this bad boy. A lot of map ping going on. 3 tanks have just been taken out. Looks like they've all been taken out in the city. Auto aims on the Firefly. Vic shoots him once and his teammates just obliterate the premium Tier 6 British medium tank, looking towards the KJ 105. That's the one that replaced the KJ 90. The Cannon Jagen Panzer, I think that's how it's pronounced. The second shot towards the other German tank destroyer goes through, no problems whatsoever. Fires again. Now this gun doesn't have a massive alpha damage gun, 240 hit points, but its rate of fire is where it sort of helps it out. I'm guessing it's got a pretty good damage per minute, and being Preferential Matchmaking, you never see a Tier 10 unless you platoon with the wrong person. 5-4 the score now on Live Oaks. The enemy team have had a bit of a comeback, mainly in the northwest part in the city, and you can see that this western section of the map is just being held up by a Scorpion. That's a Tier 7 Scorpion, and of course a J Panther also at Tier 7, kicking back at the base. Now finds the T25 AT, angles his tank, picks up some more assisted damage, and picks up the kill as well. That's his first kill of this game, and of course you can see the The armour in this bad boy mustn't be too bad at all. He's already blocked 1,065 hit points of damage. Nobody really coming forward with him, so he's getting forward, maybe looking for vision in the northwest. Some of his teammates are capping it, and Mirage Flare doing the right thing here, in my opinion. Being top tier, even though he's a tank destroyer, he is a tank destroyer with armour. This Scorpion over there is not getting shot at, so I doubt the enemy team are pushing in that direction, although I might have just seen a round go towards that Scorpion. I'm not too sure. 6-4 the score. His teammates are capping, and of course these guys are going to start coming back. So Mirage Flare getting himself in a position where he can not only shoot these tanks that are coming back to try and reset cap, but also spot for his team. 6-5 the score now, only 7, no, back to 12, 11 seconds left on the cap timer. 6-6, one of the cappers must have just gotten killed. Mirage Flare looking for shots on these tanks. He'd love to get rid of that Super Pershing. He does get his mission though. Shoots the AMX 5100. Now he'd probably prefer the 5100 to be shooting him, but of course the 5100 is going for resets by the looks, and that will allow Mirage Flare in his JagdTiger 8.8 premium German tank destroyer just to farm a bit more damage. Picks up the kill on the T-3485 as well. And here comes the T26E4. He knows that his T26E4 driver knows that he's the guy to spot whoever might be capping. 8-8's the score, 2,964 damage, 1,000 damage blocked, nearly 1,000 assisted damage. He's already picked up the primary condition for this mission. He can get it with honours if he can survive, and then maybe move on to the next mission for the I think it's the block ones. Doesn't land the first shot in the GW Panther. Lands the second shot though. He's no longer lit, but it doesn't matter. You can still kill him. Picks up kill number 3. Now he's looking towards the KV2. He bounces the KV2. 9-9 the score. Cannon Jagdpanzer and the Type 64 both shooting Mirage Flare. Now Mirage Flare, he wants to survive this game to get the secondary condition for this mission. Then he'll be able to totally finish this mission with honours. Let's see if he can do it. The Scorpion in the west, along as the J Panther showing good map awareness, finally moving forward. Now I can understand that Scorpion not wanting to move forward earlier because he is made of paper, but that J Panther was probably out of that game for a little bit too long. No idea where that shot towards the Hellcat went. Shoots again towards the J Panther, doesn't quite land it. Now he's got a damaged gun. He can't fix the gun to make it 100%, but he gets a kill on the KV2 anyway. That's his 4th kill of this game. He's still getting shot at by the Type 64. I don't know if the Type 64 driver's somebody that Mirage Flare knows, but he's certainly focusing on him, looking for a shot of the Challenger. The Challenger doesn't present himself. There's the Type 64. He says, well, I'm going to start blowing away these buildings if I can't shoot him, because I really want to be able to get rid of that premium Chinese light tank. 13-9 the score, 4 kills to Mirage Flare, 3,608 hit points of damage so far, 2,660 damage blocked. That's what you can do when you're a top tier 8 tank with a little bit of armour. You can see the Type 64 and the Challenger both working together to get rid of that Scorpion. The J Panther still sitting back. He doesn't want to scratch his tank. He's got a kill though. He probably feels pretty good about himself. 13-10 the score now. Nobody is on the cap. If I was in that FV, I reckon I'd be pretty tempted just to sit on the cap just in case. Gets kill number 5 and he'll be thinking, right, I fancy myself for a top gun here. 14-10 the score now. 3,851 damage. But there's been 1 or 2 shots where he's fired and the tank hasn't been lit. So he's probably well over 4,000 hit points of damage at this stage. 2660 damage block. Nearly 2,000 assisted damage. That's why he's finished this mission here for the assisted damage. Take no prisoners. Something just exploded. Probably the FV 304 throwing around towards where he thinks where the Challenger might be. Now he'll be thinking, yes, top gun, no problems. He can afford to get shot once by the Challenger. Probably not twice though. Doesn't matter because the Challenger missed. Artillery fires and miss. Go for the ram. That's the way. 6 kills to Mirage Flare for his top gun. 15-10. He finished the mission with honours. And look, I'm pretty confident. I don't know about you. I'm pretty confident that this is going to be an Ace Tagger Mastery Badge. Yes, it is. Ace Tagger Mastery Badge from the old mate Mirage Flare from Aquas Clan. Also the Spotter Medal for all that assisted damage. Bruiser, Duelist, 5 for effect and shell proof. He picked up 4 bonds for that performance because he got the Confederate for shooting more tanks than anybody else. The Steel Wall, High Caliber, Top Gun, Yule Beauty, thank you very much. JagdTiger 8.8 dominating after the buffs. Not wrong there, me old mate. 4,268 damage for his top gun. 6 kills, 1,749 base experience. That's a pretty high high base score, 1749. That's without the premium account multiplier or the daily double or any of those mission rewards. That is the base score. 35 shots fired, 23 hit, 20 penetrated, 2,660 damage blocked by armor, over 2,000 assisted damage. And check out those credits, nearly 93,000 credits. That's with the standard account. Premium account would have been 141,000 credits. There was a payout for the mission for 12,500 credits, but who cares? 140,000 with the premium, 93 with a standard account in that premium tank. Not too bad at all. Once again, thanks for the replays, Mirage Flare, also Flying Planet from 2AR. If you're thinking of joining a Tier 8 Clan Wars clan, or even a clan where you can be, if you're not quite up to Tier 10 yet, you want to do some competitive stuff, Clan Wars, skirmishes, platoons, good times, think about joining 2AR. They're a great bunch of lads and ladettes, and also they share the same team speak as 1AR, so you can catch up with all the 1AR clowns like me at the same time. Once again, thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for the replays, lads. Take care, and see you all next time. Yeah, legends. Bunch of legends over there at 2AR. I highly recommend. Join 2AR. If you haven't got a Tier 10 and you want to do competitive stuff, join 2AR. A bunch of absolute champions. Also, don't forget about 1ARM. They're a great bunch of lads as well. If you're not interested in Clan Wars, just want to fuck around on TeamSpeak with us. Thanks again. Take care. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check us out on Twitch and all that jazz.